You say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just a bad star.
If you're not a rock and roll fan, chances are you don't know who this man is. Unlike Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen does not have the kind of universal name and face recognition that transcends personal music preferences. Among hard rockers, though, he is a living legend, which explains why all 6 of his Philadelphia concerts sold out within hours back in July, even though opening night is not until tonight.
I think it's the same sort of appeal that Woody Guthrie had. I think Bruce Springsteen represents American folk rock and now American rock and roll, and I think that he does represent the working class, the blue collar, the people who have a dream.
Rock DJs like Anita have been going nuts in the past few weeks, giving away free concert tickets, even an autographed electric guitar. Springsteen's music is not drug-oriented, she says, nor is it protest music like the rock of the 60s. If it is one thing at all, says Anita, it is patriotic.
This isn't music that says that everything is perfect, but this is definitely music that does shout that I love being an American and I love being born in the USA, even with unemployment, even though my parents worked so hard, even though we know you're all struggling, it's still better to be an American.
Bruce Springsteen is inside the Spectrum now in the midst of an hours-long check of his sound system. He'll be back on stage tonight for real, though, belting out his driving music in a 4-hour concert that Anita calls the greatest rock and roll show in America. Now, if all this hasn't inspired you to come, you can forget it.
During this coming week, and each one's a sellout. That's a new record for the Spectrum. Tonight, Sheila Allen reports that the boss, as he's called, might even be bigger than Michael Jackson in this area.
They call him the boss, and why not? 6 sellout concerts at the Spectrum is an amazing feast no matter how you look at it. Why is this rock and roll singer, whose songs simply tell of the joys and struggles of everyday life, such a hot drawing card?
The man has a talent to control an audience, to take you into another world, to excite you, to make you laugh, cry, have highs and lows that you can't get from drugs. It's an overwhelming experience, and it's hard to really explain to someone who hasn't experienced it.
Philadelphia radio personality Ed Sciaky should know. Back in the early 70s, he was one of the first disc jockeys in the country to play Springsteen on the air. Why? Because he liked him.
We just played the record in an era when FM radio could just forget all the rules and just say, look, we love this guy, and you got to see this guy, and here's his record.
Does a 6-concert sellout mean Springsteen is a hotter ticket than Michael Jackson, his hotness? Sciaky and Ticketron agents agree. It's like comparing apples and oranges, saying although Springsteen tickets did sell out in one day, and the Jacksons didn't sell out at all, the Spectrum seats 18,000, and tickets for Springsteen cost $16. Tickets for the Jackson concert cost $30, and JFK Stadium seats 64,000 people.
I think in terms of numbers, records sold and mass appeal, Michael Jackson, you would have to say, is this year's media superstar. There's no question. But Bruce is this decade's rock and roll person.
And let's hear it for the city of Philadelphia, who managed to have both these superstars in concert in only a 2-week period. Sheila Allen, Channel 10 News.
And that's it for Live at 5. Steve Levy is off tonight, and Larry has a look at what's next on the Channel 10 News at 6.